6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Big T. What's up, y'all? And welcome to this super fun edition of Linker Trivia. I'm excited you're here. Man, this week has flown by. It's been crazy. I want to give a shout out to Tammy, the beautiful and illustrious Tammy, for hosting yesterday. She was a guest host. I was indisposed. No, I was not in the bathroom. I have some great trivia about music from the 2000s. Hard to believe that the 2000s are now 20 years behind us. That's right, people. It's not 1980, 20 years back. It's 2000s. Before we get started, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Linker, for giving us one Mobnetic Max. So be the quickest to answer all 5 questions. You'll be the new owner of this amazing phone mount brought to you by Mob Armor. We love it. Remember, if you miss a question, you can hit the second chance button and get right back in. We are outside today. It's a little loud out here, but it's so beautiful. We decided let's go outside and do it. So I hope you guys can hear me. All right, let's get started. In the heart of the 2000s, Green Day was still a thing. This album, released in 2004, was meant to be a protest album against one President George W. Bush. For the first question, what kind of idiot did Green Day not want to be? A patriotic, or American, or Canadian idiot? That was the song, people. That wasn't me. Be nice. The album boasted a ton of hits that absolutely defined the attitude of the mid-2000s era. Wake Me Up When September Ends, Holiday, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and even the title track where Green Day proclaims they don't want to be an American idiot. Again, that was me. That wasn't me. That was them. Look at that. 12 of you got that correct. All right, well, so we got some music people in the house. All right, I like it. 0 incorrect. This is the way we should start out. If you haven't heard from Green Day since American Idiot, you're probably not alone, but the band has put out 5 albums since then, including one just last year. So, let's move on. This 2006 song was originally written and performed by Wyclef Jean, Lauryn Hill, and the Fugees, but Wyclef brought in this artist to do a remix which skyrocketed up the charts. For Q2, which singer says her hips don't lie? Is it J-Lo, Shakira, or Jessica Simpson? Which one is it? The original version of this song was called Lips Don't Lie, but was never actually completed by Lauryn Hill. Reportedly, she didn't like it. No worries, though, because Wyclef called up his friend to help complete the track, and the rest is history, because it's now Hips Don't Lie, performed by Shakira. That's right. Look at that. 11 correct. Most of you got that correct. I love it. This is the way it should be. People want that Mob Armor phone mount. Most of you will probably remember last year Shakira performed this song at the Super Bowl with J-Lo. And that's true. Neither of their hips lied. I'd like to promise that. That's great. Drake is arguably the most famous rapper right now. He got his start in music in the 2000s when he released his famous mixtape, So Far Gone. But he was originally an actor. For Q3, what show did Drake star in before his music career took off? Was it the OC, Degrassi, The Next Generation, or One Tree Hill? I did not know this one. Drake can now be most famously seen courtside at any game that LeBron James is playing in. He also occasionally has famous parties and even releases music from time to time. That show he used to star in was none other than Degrassi. Gosh, you guys are up on your hip hop. I love it. 81% of you got that right. Me, I would have been in the other category. Don't be surprised if you see him playing Obama in a biopic down the line. He's expressed interest in it, and the former president even gave it his stamp of approval. I think he's probably going to do a show where he plays me here pretty soon. You know, big, strong, got a strong jaw. Anyway, although it was a late addition, one of the biggest anthems of the 2000s was Jay-Z's Empire State of Mind. So, for Q4, who accompanied Jay-Z on the Empire State of Mind? Was it Rihanna, Alicia Keys, or Beyonce? I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce, they got a thing. They like each other. What's up? Coming in just under the deadline, Jay-Z's Blueprint 3 was released in September 2009. It was full of hits with famous artists including Rihanna, Drake, and J. Cole. But the 2000s queen of Empire State of Mind was none other than Alicia Keys. Ooh, that one was a little bit tougher. Most of you got that one wrong. All right, we must be getting into the higher numbers here. Let's move on to Q4. First of all, Empire State of Mind won 2 Grammys and it still jams over a decade later. The 2000s was a phenomenal era for music. Hip-hop reigned supreme, and the decade saw the decline of grungy 90s group. But only one artist could reign supreme. For your last question, oh, this is Q5, look at that. Who did Billboard name Artist of the Decade for the 2000s? Was it Kanye West, Eminem, or Taylor Swift? Who was it? While the artist won Artist of the Decade, they never appeared on any top single in the whole decade. But their reign of dominance in the early part of the decade was enough to earn them the title. The answer of Artist of the Decade is actually Eminem. Oh, look at that. 1 correct. Knocked everybody else out on the last question. Who was it? So congratulations to today's winner. Who was it? You answered all the questions correctly. It was Brad. Congratulations, Brad. Hey, I like your picture too. That's a good looking kid right there. Make sure you get in a wallet to claim your prize. We love it when people win stuff around here. We want to give stuff away every single day. Well, that was it for today's game. It's getting windy and noisy out here. Also, I want you to know Eminem won Artist of the Decade, but I didn't tell you who won Band of the Decade. That was Nickelback. That's right. Remember Nickelback? Yes, there was a time when people actually unironically loved Nickelback. Anyway, I would like to give a big thank you to everyone for playing and to Brad for winning, and to our event sponsor, Linker. Don't forget to subscribe to my event feed to stay up to date on our upcoming events and get reminders when it's time to play. And remember, folks, you are all winners in my book. We will see you tomorrow, which is Friday, the last day of the week. Come on. Cheers, gang.